thing that is causing dryness in marriages or in families is unrealistic expectations. There are people who are so unrealistic in their expectations. What they want, they demand so much that the family cannot provide. And so they sit here and they are looking what the Joneses are, how the Joneses are living or what the Joneses are doing, and they want to live the same way. Our fingers are not the same, short one and a long one. And so we need to be comfortable where we are. There are people also who cannot enjoy life. The inability to enjoy life. The inability to enjoy life is also another serious thing. There are people who they cannot enjoy what they have because they are looking for something which they don't have. And in this case, you can find that such people, they are blaming God for not giving them what they want. And so they sit here and they continue admiring and desiring and imagining and dreaming, not in a good way, but in a bad way. A story that I read many years ago about this man out there in the US many years ago when they were looking for diamond. This man used to say, if only I could have a diamond. If only I could have a diamond, I would live completely a different life. If only I could get a diamond. And so every day it was about diamond, 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 diamond. And one day he told his wife and children that he was going to look for diamond. And so he got a ship from America, came all the way to Africa to look for diamond. And so he looked all over the place. He did not find any diamond because he was told that there are plenty of diamond in Africa. You go to Africa, you'll get. He remained out there. Nobody heard about him. One day, as the wife stayed back home without help, it was raining, and this stranger walked in looking for shelter, and a child came out holding something that looked like a tattered stone. And so the child came and walked in with it, and this stranger sitting there called the boy and said, son, let me see what you are holding in your hand. And the boy gave it to him, and the mother said, this is all over the place. These are just stones all over the place. They're just rugged rocks out here. And the man said, no, this is a diamond. A diamond? Yes, you are living on a diamond. If only that man could stay home and enjoy what he had. He was looking for something he did not know. He kept on talking about diamond, and he didn't know that he was actually living on a diamond. But he came out here and died out here in Africa without going back home to enjoy his own diamond. That spot became the third greatest diamond mining field in America. If only the man was satisfied with what he had, he would have become the richest person out there. Another thing that we see here is pettiness. There are people who are so petty. You live with a petty person. They are so petty. They see something small and they will complain. They will complain about each and everything. That even the people who stay with them are so discouraged. Whatever they do their best, but because they are complaining all the time, they destroy the spirit. Another thing that we see here is inattention. Inattention. We talked about meeting the basic needs of people. But here we find that we are talking about inattention, lack of attention. If someone, you are staying with people and they never give you any attention, they are trying to talk to you, you don't pay attention to them in any way, they become discouraged, and so at the end of the day, they will also drop you and never give attention to you. Lack of common interest. What is it that is binding you together as a family? What do you enjoy doing together as a family? There are some people who can hardly sit down as a family, talk, laugh, pray together, share together, make jokes together. They are just strangers. You find kids in their rooms, the father in his own world, the mother in her own world. Nothing brings them together, no common interest that binds them. And so they end up, each one of them, living in dryness of their world. Another thing is lack of meaningful communication. Meaningful communication. It's a challenge. Another thing that we see is avoidance. When you avoid the presence of your mate. I will come back and say more a little on that. The next thing is reckless behavior. There are people who don't care about how they behave. Whatever they do. Yeah, they are quick. They can pinpoint the mistakes of others, but with them, they are not stopping enough to consider and check on their own behavior. They are basically thinking that they will never fall. I want to say to all of us that we are all capable of falling. When your brother, your sister falls, don't think that you will never fall. Check and see when you are vulnerable.